How you doing, guys? Another video for you here. What are we talking about today? We are talking about fire extinguishers. Coming up, the reason why we're talking about fire extinguishers and about this little thing that's on the back of this one. Coming right at you. So why are we talking about fire extinguishers? Well, to begin with, you should have fire extinguishers in your bedroom. You should have a fire extinguisher in every major room in your house. You should have one in your kids' room. They should know how to use that fire extinguisher. The reality is that you're probably more likely to die in your home from a fire than you are from some guy kicking in your door that's trying to find drugs or money. It's just like the medical guys. This is way more likely to save your life or somebody else's life than that thing that's on your hip. But this isn't cool, so, we don't pay as much attention to it, right? So why are we talking about fire extinguishers today? Not that it's any day isn't a good day to talk about a fire extinguisher, but this is because of something that I experienced the other day driving home from work. I was driving home, and for some reason, I had taken a little bit of a different route than I normally take. Not a major detour, just like a different road that I normally don't go down because traffic on it's a mess. So for whatever reason, I went that way. And as I'm rolling down, I see all these cars kind of pulling off, the road. And I see a house where there's smoke just billowing up out of the front of it. There was a lot of manpower already on scene. I saw one guy had some kind of an EMT bag, so I didn't need to break out my, SOE bag. I saw the other guys, they had it basically handled. But I saw one of the guys was messing with a little tiny fire extinguisher, like one of those little kitchen ones. And it didn't seem like it was working, or something wasn't working on it, because he was looking, either he didn't know how to use it, or it wasn't running. And then I realized, I don't have a fire extinguisher in my car. It's one of those things where I have put so much crap into my car, into my wife's car, and I've mulled over what one should I get, what size should I get, how should I put it in there, all these things, when I should have just put a fucking fire extinguisher in my car and worry about the other shit later. So it was one of those not come to Jesus moments, but one of those moments of if something was going on right now and someone was in a car and it was on fire, I had no ability to help that person. None. Zero. So I literally got home and immediately ordered now this is the same fire extinguisher that I have in the house. It's a real one. It's metal. It has a gauge. It's not plastic. This is not plastic. That was Jaeger's thing always, is that when you buy a fire extinguisher, make sure this is not plastic. Past that, buy a known brand. This is, I don't know what brand it is, Kitty, which is a known brand. And I ordered the fire extinguisher. It came in, as Amazon does, in a few days. And then I started thinking about, okay, I've got the fire extinguisher. I did the thing. Now, how the fuck am I putting it in my car? Because I could just put it behind my seat, behind the back seat where the medical bag is. But the reality is that I have so much stuff in my car that it would be rolling around in no time. And if it rolls around too far, when I go to find it, I won't be able to find it. So I bought this mount off of Amazon. It's actually kind of neat. So basically what it has is it's got a plate in the back, and this actually physically will attach to your vehicle somewhere. I don't know where yet. It doesn't matter. At least I've got the thing, right? It uses just regular metal hose clamps to attach to the bracket itself, as you can kind of see right there, hopefully. And then the way it secures is there's this red metal pull tab. When you pull it up, it releases off. So this stays behind, mounted to the car, and this comes off and you put out the fire with it. And it's aluminum, so it weighs, the mount doesn't weigh hardly anything, right? So easily gotten to, easily pulled off. I'm sure there's better mounts out there. but the reality was I wanted to get it in my car and not worry about, you know, oh, what size should I get, and all the bullshit that we have a tendency to worry about. The important thing was to have a fucking fire extinguisher in your car. So that's the video, guys. Not a lot to it. So I'm going to put a link below for the fire extinguisher. I'm going to put a link below for the mount. I am sure this is a Chinesian-made mount. I am sure it is not the best mount out there. If you guys have a better mount, please feel free to put comments below. I'm always interested to hear your ideas. I am not, I don't know everything, not even close, not even remotely close. So I would love to hear from firefighters, from guys that do overlanding, from whoever wants to share their opinion, as long as they're not being a dick about it. The important thing is that if something were to happen, I have what I need in the car, and I stopped worrying about, do I have the right one? You know, like us guys can get about gear. All right, guys, and here is the final installation of the fire extinguisher. I would have rolled some of this footage in earlier in the video. So here's the release. In the video, you could see how it kind of just dropped away. Ignore the mess in the back. That's what it looks like when you have tools and you work. Anyway, so there it is. So it's pretty solid mock-up. I wind up having to not just screw it in place, but I added a bunch of glue, because this panel on this vehicle, there's no metal behind it. All it is just a surface plastic, so I didn't trust it to hold the weight. We'll see how it goes, see how it holds, and if, you know, this does not work out or this whole thing falls apart, I will definitely update you guys on the channel. But there it is, installed. The important thing is I have a fire extinguisher. Even if all it was doing was laying right here, at least I have one in the vehicle. But it's nice to have it kind of up and out of the way. And this is where I have it. So I have my big med bag right there, and this is right behind this seat in the back of the vehicle, which comes down with one pull of that lever there. So quick and easily accessible. Yes, stuff's in the back of my vehicle. It's a goddamn mess. Yep. Anyway, there you go, guys. I hope you're having a good day. So that's it, guys. That's the video for you. Life-saving equipment, right? So I hope that this video finds you good. I hope that you're having a productive day. I hope that you're doing something to better yourself or your family or the people that are important to you. I hope that you're having a productive day. I definitely had a productive day today. All right? And remember, guys, your path is out there. Even if it's an accidental drive-by of a house fire, your path is out there, guys. Go find it.